This is One-on-One. Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce for the first time on One-on-One, Stacey Antine, the founder of HealthBarn USA and the director of the HealthBarn Foundation, which is?
Well, which is a giving back to the community. HealthBarn USA is dedicated to educating kids and their families, and HealthBarn Foundation, we're starting a new program called Healing Meals.
Do you mind if I plug your book?
Yeah.
Tell everyone what this book, Appetite for Life. Bob, get a shot of this. You already have it. Tell everyone what this is all about.
Well, this is sort of like it's a gift for all families that are looking for good ways to get their kids to eat healthy, get excited about living a healthy lifestyle. So there's 100 recipes in there, and then it's basically the best of HealthBarn. I wrote it for parents to be facilitators of the process instead of the food police.
I have failed at this. I have failed.
You can never fail at this.
Well, I have failed so far.
Okay.
We have 3 younger children. And I always thought that if I did the right thing, my wife and I did the right thing, then our kids would go, oh, so you don't eat really bad stuff or too often.
Right.
But it doesn't always work that way.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of influences today. There's schools, there's peer pressure. I hear this all the time, like my kid was such a great eater until they went to kindergarten. And it's just, what people don't realize is that food is values. So just like you would...
Whoa. Food is values.
Yeah, I mean,
explain that.
I think that values in the sense that how we feed ourselves, what we eat, is based on our values. And so if you think about, reckless driver with your children, if there's a parent that rides around without seatbelts, would you put your child in the car?
Good point.
And so if you're really into healthy food and you think this is really important for the life of your child, why is it okay for you to hang out with parents that go to Dunkin' Donuts all the time or constantly whip out the chicken nuggets when there's nothing else to cook with? So I think basically you are what your friends are, and you have to really think about this and the influences that have it on your children.
I like how you said you don't want to be the food police, because I feel like that too. Why don't we do this, Stacey? Let's take a look at this video, which talks about HealthBarn USA, and we'll come back and talk. HealthBarn USA on video.
There are a lot of myths around kids eating healthy, and a lot of grown-ups don't believe that kids will eat healthy. And we prove it every day that that's not the case. And 30,000 kids later, it's definitely not the case. Our hands-on approach that's outlined in Appetite for Life gives kids and families the tools they need to make healthier choices. So when they're out there in the world and they're getting bombarded with all the junk food advertising and all these influences, whether they're at a play date or in the school cafeteria getting teased about healthier lunch options like carrots instead of chips, they have the power and the knowledge, and they're advocates for the way that they've chosen is better.
Wow. What made you produce that video?
Oh, well, I mean, I was trying to get the message out, because sometimes the idea of HealthBarn people don't really get. They think it's for kids that have weight problems, but I mean, the way we're living today, and if you look at the health of our society, everybody could benefit from learning how to eat. And there's just so many people and so many influencers trying to educate people, but it's mostly people selling their products, so you can't really learn it that way.
What triggered you to start this organization?
Well, I was working in PR for the big food companies. I call it the dark side.
You don't call it the dark side, do you?
A lot of people do. But then I started doing my internship at Beth Israel Hospital. I was doing my master's in dietetics at NYU, and I did my internship, and I saw what was happening. Kids were getting treated for being overweight. And then I saw that stat, I don't know if you've ever seen it, that this is the first generation of children that won't outlive their parents based on lifestyle. And I was just outraged, and I just thought, wow, seeing it in the hospital, I thought, we're really going about it in the wrong way from a treatment standpoint, when really it's a matter of education. I mean, we need to teach kids that the big gulp soda isn't a good choice. But if they don't know it, how could they make a good choice? So I just felt like at least plant the seeds with children, give them a chance. Without any education on this topic, they don't have a chance.
So if people go on the website, we have it up right now, the HealthBarn USA website, what do they find, what do they get?
Well, we actually offer programs. So the great thing about HealthBarn is that we are located at Adams Farm in Wyckoff, New Jersey, and we run programs for ages 3 to 12. And they grow their own food. They learn about how to cook. They learn about why it's good for their bodies. We do school and scout field trips. We do assemblies. So we are actually mobile. I've done assemblies all over the country, actually. California, Pennsylvania, tons in New Jersey.
Right.
And then the great thing, that's why with Appetite for Life, if you can't get to the farm,
right,
you can buy the book, Appetite for Life.
By the way, what do you grow at the farm? Sorry for interrupting. What do you grow at the farm?
Oh, I mean, everything kids love to eat. Carrots. We have a super salad bar. They love to pick their carrots. We have daikon radishes for their miso soup, because radishes are super cool to pick. Tomatoes, broccoli, chamomile. We have a huge chamomile tea garden. We teach them to actually, because a lot of kids have sleeping problems. So even harvesting the chamomile, zucchini,
and the kids are
raspberries.
Kids are totally involved?
Complete, like start to finish.
They don't make the food?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They do. We have in the barn, they cook their own food. We have
Get out of here.
There's 100 recipes in there.
That kids can...
Yeah, yesterday we made homemade raviolis. It was like the greatest thing since sliced breads for kids. Like they were just
and who are the people who sign up? What kind of people?
It's an interesting mix of people. It's parents that actually live this lifestyle and want their children to hear it from somewhere else. We get a lot of picky eaters. We get...
Really picky eaters?
We get a lot of picky eaters that really change their mind, because a lot of the time it's control and it's part of their personalities. They get a lot of attention that way. So if they start to realize that, oh, this is cool, and now it's my idea and I'm coming to the parent, and the parent just has to say, oh, this is a great idea, let's make this recipe. It just changes the control aspect. And then we have, like, it's really interesting, we'll have some parents that maybe had a health issue in the family, or there was a family member that had a health issue, and now they want to change the way the family eats, and they're committed to it. So I learn about those stories as they go on. But for the most part, I mean, again, it's a value. Every single child that's in that health barn, and the families, because we really treat the whole family, is really committed to this. I mean, it's not a recreational activity. It's really something they're dedicated. Yeah, and it's important.
And the walkaway message here, because by the way, the foundation.
Yeah, the foundation. We just started that, and it's an amazing partnership with the Meals with a Mission. It's a nonprofit commercial kitchen where we cook the meals. There's 10 meals out of Appetite for Life. The Bergen Academy culinary students make the meals. We actually ship it to Tomorrow's Children's Fund in Hackensack.
Right.
When the children come out of their cancer treatment with their families, the social workers give them a menu. They choose whatever healing meal they want. Frozen, we do it fresh. Whole Foods provides all the ingredients. It's been so successful so far, they've had to install a second freezer.
And you're running the business with your team.
And well, thank God for this partnership for healing meals, and then HealthBarn, I'm full time.
You love this.
Yeah,
it's my
life. It's my passion. Yeah,
it is
I live
your life.
it. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine doing anything else.
Well, I don't know how we found you, but I'm glad we did. I think we found you through our friends at Hackensack University Medical Center.
I don't know.
Good stuff. That's how. See, that's how good word gets around.
Exactly. It's all connections.
Stacey Antine, founder of HealthBarn USA, director of the HealthBarn Foundation. I want to thank you for joining us and sharing the good word.
Thank you, Steve.
Good stuff. One-on-one will continue right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by AmeriHealth Caritas, parent company of Perform Care, TD Bank, Johnson & Johnson, New Jersey Sharing Network, NJM, Choose New Jersey, and by Community Education Centers. Promotional support provided by The Record, North Jersey's trusted source, and NorthJersey.com, and by Commerce Magazine. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.